The tribulation is a period of intense suffering and divine judgment that will occur after the rapture. As described in the Bible, particularly in the book of Revelation, it is a time when the world will face unparalleled chaos as God pours out his wrath on the earth in response to widespread sin, rebellion, and the rejection of Christ. The tribulation will last 7 years, divided into two phases, the first 3.5 years marked by relative peace and the rise of the Antichrist in the second half, which will be characterized by severe judgment and persecution following the rapture. When believers in Christ are taken up to be with him, the world will enter into a time of turmoil. The Antichrist, a charismatic leader, will rise to power, initially presenting himself as a man of peace, offering solutions to global crises. He will establish a covenant with Israel, gain the trust of many nations. However, his true nature will soon be revealed as he seeks to control the world, demanding worship and allegiance. Those who refuse to worship him will face persecution, and then many will be martyred for their faith as the tribulation progresses. God's judgment will intensify. The breaking of the seals, the sounding of the trumpets, and the pouring out of the bowls of God's wrath, as detailed in Revelation, will bring disasters upon the earth. There will be wars, famine, plagues, and natural catastrophes causing widespread suffering and death. The Antichrist will also institute the mark of the beast, the system designed to control all commerce and forbid anyone from buying or selling without his mark. Those who resist will face extreme hardship, but they will be rewarded by God for their faithfulness. During this period, the gospel will continue to be preached, and many will come to faith in Christ, despite the hardships they face. However, the pressure to conform to the world system will be immense, and many will fall away from the faith. The tribulation will serve as a final test for humanity, separating those who remain faithful to God from those who choose to worship the Antichrist and follow the path of destruction. The saints who endure will receive eternal rewards, while those who reject God will face the eternal consequences of their choices. The tribulation will culminate with the return of Jesus Christ at the end of the 7 years. Christ will return in glory to defeat the Antichrist and his forces, establishing his millennial kingdom on earth. He will bring justice and restore peace, and the earth will be renewed. The tribulation will ultimately be a time of purification, as God's judgment leads to the final triumph of his kingdom and the defeat of evil. For those who are faithful, it will be a time of hope, knowing that the ultimate victory belongs to Christ.